Got Luffy ambition, king of the rappers, the mission.
What's going on, gang? It's Murado Music with 3-piece TCG, bear, Pirates TCG, and 2D. I'm bringing you that UP Monkey D Luffy bars, all right? So smash finger pop, go down in comments, turn on the bells, do all those things, all right? We really appreciate you keeping this boat afloat. The last couple days have been a little wild. Got wife's best friend's birthday. Celebrating wife's birthday with best friends. Mother-in-law's birthday today. So feliz cumpleaños, Madre Dos. I know you watch every episode. And then tomorrow's my wife's birthday. So probably gonna be playing hooky tomorrow. And that will probably end the streak. We'll see. You know. But anyways, I wanted to get this out because the ban list is creeping up on us, right? This is the 20th, right? It's a freckle past the 18th, okay? So, yeah, it's looking like it's supposed to be the 20th for this time for realsies. And all of our non-paid Bandai staff members are saying it's going to be this, it's going to be that. We're just going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait and see. So, I wanted to drop this one while it's still relevant. Now, I know by now if you're watching, if you're not just watching me, first off, shout out to everybody watching me at work. I hope I get that. I hope I make that day just a little brighter for you guys. And just remember, hey man, you're there and you're making your money. All right, you're making that shmoney, okay? But anyway, and we're getting paid to hang out. You're a professional. We're professional friends now. We're professional friends. We're getting paid to hang out. Anyways, so if you are looking at the list though, all right, and you're not just listening to my morning voice, you're gonna see 3 Monkey D Luffy, $100, $300 in Monkey D Luffy's. Not really, but you know what I'm saying. So I was playing Homeboy, Monkey D Luffy, the 8 cost secret rare from OP11. By the way, bought a bunch of those, like $5 or less or something crazy on TCG Player the other day. I don't know if I did that on stream or not, but yeah, super cheap. But anyways, I said, you know what? Fairly often do we have a awkward 6 Dawn play or turn, 6 Dawn turn. And so the idea is regular old UP Luffy package, but let's make some room for 3. Count them, 3. It was going to be 2, count them 2, but I wanted to see a little more often. And so I actually went down 1 gear 2. I know, sue me in the court of law. And I that's where I made room for the 3rd copy. So in this particular list, for those of you who are uninitiated, we run 1 pudding, just in case it's not a make or break. A bunch of Namis. I could have gone down on 1 Nami. Maybe 1 Nami and keep the gear 2. But anyways, the thing is that without getting into a full decklist breakdown, because I feel like at this point people are complaining about this leader because they know what he does, not because they don't know. But we've got a playlist on this if you want to learn how to play it. But anyways, I got 4, 8, 11, 13, and then 16 cards that ramp. Technically, Charlotte Katakuri ramps as well, but 16 cards out of 50 that ramp. And what we find is that if we are going first and we ramp once, we go from a odd curb to an even curb. So we go from 3 to 4 Dawn, and then that next turn we're at 6 Dawn, right? Now, if we're at 6 Dawn and we're able to drop a Bond Clay and then go into gear 2, then yes, we can go from 6 to 7 and 7 to 8. Everybody still with me? That's great. But if you can't do that and you just go to 7, there is a chance in hell that you do take a hit and you top life a Thunder Bagua or a God Thread. Now, that is a 5 out of 50 chance, okay? There is a chance that happens. However, like I said, the chance is in hell. And if you don't do that, then you just go to 9 Dawn, and then maybe you establish Katakuri or Lin Lin, or you really wing it with a Sanji. However, if you decide to just play out your 6, well, now for the majority of the cast, yes, it is a 7K body, and 7K bodies are touchable in certain matchups. You know, I'm thinking about Mulgun or what have you. You get a rusher, a 6K, or excuse me, a 7K body that they've got to deal with, is what I'm trying to say. You get a 7K body they've got to deal with. Sometimes it does have rush, sometimes it does not, depending on opponent, depending on circumstances. And but you get to put on that pressure. And that was basically what I was mainly benefiting from Secret Luffy, was some pressure. Um, and then of course there have been times where this card is the finisher Luffy. It's the new finisher Luffy. OG finisher Luffy was my guy right here. Where's my OG finisher Luffy? OG finisher Luffy was my guy right here. Pissed off. Now he's got his hat. See, when the hat's backwards, hat's right here, he's chilling. He's chilling. Hat's right here is chilling. Hat's right here is chilling. Hat is on, is chilling. Even this guy. You think, no, his hat's on, he's chilling. Hat's off, finish. Finish him. Me right now, I'm chilling. Take my hat off. You see bedhead? Finish him. So anyways, finish your Luffy, dog. And you know, I'm gonna play out some matches. We went against all the most hated. I tried to think of my worst matchups, the just people that I just hate to see in tournament, and I said, let's play them. I got quite the menagerie for you, quite the buffoonery. Okay, the buffoonery blitz. All right. But yeah, so we're gonna get into these matches, and we're gonna see if Monka de Loof, secret finisher, does have a place in Blue Purple Luffy. And if anything, I mean, it's just the utility. That's what we're going for. So I just want to try that out. See, you know, I got a couple more of these coming in the mail to complete my set now that it's dropped to. Well, I mean, I got them for $42. I don't know what they're doing right now, but anyhow, let's go ahead and get into these smashes, shall we? We're hopping right into it, going against Bello Betty of the Beast, the belly of Betty's, Bello Betty's Beast. My mother-in-law's name is Betty, and that's funny. Okay, so yes, 8-6. We're gonna go ahead and take. Now, I'm not crazy about this opening hand because, of course, we would like to have our Lin-Lins in the dick, not in our hand, doing absolutely F all. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and gear 2. We're gonna ramp, right? And we must be going second. Yeah, we went second because they're on 5. So we went from odds to evens. Okay, and that's not the worst place to be. So they got Karasu. That means we're gonna have to block if we want to. We're gonna have to give up a 2K, right? Now, I always strongly suggest blocking out of the attacks you can block out of when going against Betty versus taking any kind of pot shots, because later on, with more Dawn, with more Karasus, you will not be able to block out. Now, what I'm considering right here is, should I God Thread or should I bottom deck both of them? I decide to bottom deck both of them because if we take a gander here, if we take a gander here, go to Gander Mountain. That is the 5 for 6 Emporio Ivankov Frankenfurter, and that is a bastard because 3K plus 6K is 9K, and that is a big city swing. So I opt out of ramping. Okay, yes, even though next turn I would be at 8, to just get them both off the board, and let's just reset. Let's just think about life. And the reason being is, since I do have these Charlotte Linlands in my hand, I will go ahead and take advantage of, let's bottom deck now. There are only 2 threats. Now they want to establish something like that. They want to establish a Karasu. Guess what I can do? I can give you that 2K Sanji, and then next turn, we're going to Linlan. Oh, yeah. And we're at 8 Dawn anyways, right? So we're going to gain 1 life. We go back to 3 life. We put Karasu at the bottom of their life, and we pass. We don't swing. We are successfully achieving our agenda. Now, they got a Bella Betty Searcher. They grabbed them in Frankenfurter, and that's the 4K one. That's the one everybody wants banned, right? Because now everybody's playing Blue Purple Luffy, so they got to ban him so they can ban Karasu and ban anything that stands in Blue Purple Luffy's way. Unfortunately for them, they don't get the big boy Karasu. They get the little yellow fella. They get the little yellow fella Karasu. Okay, 7-6, and I take that. All right, so we're going back down to 2, and now we're kind of like, okay, what are we about to do? What are we gonna do? Of course, we're gonna draw the Gum Gum Giant, but like, I'm thinking placing on the bottom. We put him on the top. Okay. So we set it up so that we draw 2K, and then I see. And then we put that God thread back on top of life, right? Now, the thing about putting the God thread on top of life is if we were to get a hit, okay, we can take that first hit, we can ramp one Dawn, and then we can Gum Gum Giant out of the next hit and still have 8 Dawn, or excuse me, well, yeah, still have 8 Dawn on our board. I was going to talk about sexually active Dawn. These Dawn would not be sexually active, however. We would still be laying down, but our leader ability would still be party time for us. So at this point, the pressure is actually on them. And in every blue purple Luffy match, there comes a point where it's a tipping point. It's like a boo, boo. It's a little triangle, right? So, for as far as effort, luck, necessity is concerned, for the blue purple Luffy, it feels like our opponent has their stock is rising, and then they pivot at the top and they go right back down. And the reason why is because you're either going to finish this deck early, or I'm gonna do what you see me doing, and I'm just gonna win the game. All right, and it's gonna be slow. It's a cancer deck. It's a cancer deck. I mean, look at this. Somebody come look at this. I'm eliminating everything from the field. Okay, we did all the dishes. Now we're going for it. We ate our plate. Now we're going for dessert, is what I mean to say. And this is how it looks when Blue Purple Luffy beats Bello Betty. It's Bello Betty should and could and would eat right through this leader. This is how it starts to look. This is what it sounds like. Bro, I watched that movie yesterday for the third time at the baby shower with everybody. And let me tell you something. K-pop Demon Slayer, which is how I say it. That's how I say it. K-pop Demon Slayer has got to be just the hardest. Oh, yeah. See, we're doing this. We're drawing 2 more cards. We got another Gum Gum Giant. We're still on there. This is before I switch to the list. Yes, so this is with the regular 8-cost Luffy. Don't worry, I got another Bello Betty with the secret Luffy. We'll talk about that. It's another story. I'm the storyteller. I actually grabbed that Luffy. We actually grabbed that Luffy. Oh, we grabbed that Luffy and we're going to set that up. Okay, so what we're actually doing is we're going to Big Mom again and set it up so that Red Rock is on the top of our life. So that should they do any funny business and get through, we will be able to bottom deck one of their 4-cost bodies, namely, Emporio Ivankov. So let's go ahead and put that. I think I want that. No. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I get you don't want to. Oh, we really didn't want them to bring Karasu out. Yeah, I get it. But look at this. 4 life. We got the Russian hand. Here comes that. Now they're concerned about getting rid of our 9K bodies. We just gave ourselves 2 9K blockers, which is insane. But anyways, yeah, K-pop Demon Slayer goes the hardest. That's probably my favorite animated movie in a very long time. Also, fun story. So I am I'm leaving. Oh, 10 to 8. Yeah, we should save that. We get rid of the rushdown Luffy to save that. Draw some 2 more cards. We get 2K, 1K. We can save it one more time. Oh, yeah. And we can save it again. Yes. And you want to swing with that blocker? I didn't think so. I think that's going to be the ball game. I think the ball game has been had. I think, if I had to say so myself, that's the ball game. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep, that was that. And that's what it looks like. This is what it sounds like. Yeah, and then funny thing about the end of that evening, which was last night, baby shower. So anyways, real quick funny story about that. I'm leaving the baby shower last night, and my niece was telling me how her and her dad are in the, they're in the One Piece, and I was like, oh, that's dope. I brought you some cards. I didn't know. And then they're like, yeah, and they were like, yeah, my favorite character's Jewelry Bonney, and I was like, She's great. But you know what? They've obviously seen more of the anime than I have, and you know, hey, outside of the game, I'm sure she's great. Anyways, I'm gonna break real quick. I got Arctic blast coming on my shoulders. I gotta take care of this AC, and then we'll get into the rest. Gang, I don't know who we played there, but we won. Okay, so we've got them searching out a Tashigi. We've already got Luffy in our hand. We're going second, and we like it. Okay, they play out that Tashigi. Fine by Migi. I'm gonna swing 7 into that, bringing that 4 life leader down to 3. Okay, so check this out. They're at 5 Dawn. We went second. So guess what? Now we get to play Luffy on curb. On curb Luffy. We're gonna go ahead and take that one and bottom deck that Tashigi. Kind of holding on to my life or what I draw or my counters. What I mean to say, holding on to my counter so that I can protect that Luffy. Because let me tell you something, we about to play that Luffy, dog. Now we just got done swinging 7. Now we swing another 7. Okay, and now we swing another 7. I mean, yo, 4 life leader down to 2. Welcome to the winner circle, bud. That's where we're at. Okay, so we take this first hit, and again, our priority is protecting our Luffy. Now that I see they're coming at me and they don't got any other threats that could bother them, I'm all right. Settle out of court. He's going to stay rested. We're happy. They get 4 more Dawn because why the hell not? They're going wide, and it's looking like it's time to build, okay? So, not party time yet, okay, because we didn't ramp the last turn. We chose violence. And that's what we're going to do. We play out Cap. Now we're going to swing 6 into 5. Swing 7 into 5. They take both hits. Okay. Taking both hits. Now we've got 2, 4, 6, 7 encounter. Here comes horny ass Jones. They turn 2 characters sideways and leave a Don up, which is a huge mistake. But fortunately for them, we don't have a Gum Gum Giant. So at this point, all we're trying to do is stay alive and possibly keep Luffy alive. If we can keep Luffy alive, definite win. If we can keep them both alive, definite win. Now, if I can get through this round without using Usohachi, they've got 4 Dawn, now 2 Dawn. Whatever they play, I turn sideways and I ram it up their keister, right? I let Luffy go there. Frankly, they surrender. I could have definitely just kept Luffy standing, got rid of the Usohachi, right? It would have been party time. I would have been able to search for something. But more importantly, I would have been able to attach 2 Dawn here. That's 2 9K swings. 1 Dawn there. That's another 9K swing. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 Dawn, and then another 5 for an 11. So I'd have had 9, 9, 9, 11. And that would have probably overcome whatever they played for 2 or 4 Dawn, even if they played out. Well, yeah, at that point, you know. So they only had 2 Dawns. So definitely did not need to leave the Usohachi to, you know, swing, you know, whatever. 7 plus 15 plus 6. You know what I'm saying? But anyhow, that's how we chose to run that one. Luffy is already doing it. Let's see what is next. All right, gang. I think right after that one, we're coming into this one running into a Kuzan. Okay, now they chose to go second. We're going first, and okay, we put a lot of our 9 calls back into our dick where they belong. We do got a ramp. Okay, we are ramping. That's good. Going to 4, which means next turn, if we draw into our 6 calls Luffy, we could play him. Now they're gonna 6-6 us. We're gonna get that land. We ain't tripping. We trapping. And let's see what they got. What do you got? What else you got? What are you searching out? What are you searching out? Okay, reveal a Kuzan OP12. And well, at this point, I could lay down a body and ramp, or I could God thread and ramp. Yeah, decisions. We decide to go ahead and just KO that. Swing 7 there. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, 8, whatever. And if I'm not mistaken, we're at 7. We're looking for something out of life. We would like to have one of those 5, now one of those 4 shots in hell to just trigger out of life. Okay. Anyhow, they're gonna get the Aramaki, and they drop a 2K. Can't do nothing else. That's fine by us. Now we can go ahead and start playing the Luffy games, okay? And those are you drop Lin, you put something on the bottom, establish that 9K body, ramping a life, ramping a life. That's wild. But we're going up in life, and we're just passing it right back. Okay, so we've officially red rock that ass. Okay, I think we could take here. I think we could take here. There we go. Grab a Sanji. Party time. Excellent. Uh, hmm. Grab the 2K. Yeah. And then we could go ahead and set up the Katakuri. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's good. I think that's good. I don't think that we need to be rushing in this scenario. I don't think we need to be rushing them down. I think this will be a job for. This looks like a job for Spider-Man. Yeah, I think this will be just fine. And I even decide to go ahead and swing 7 and continue putting on that pressure. Giving them a lot of cards in their hand, a lot of options. There we go. So they're spending their turn red rocking. And the thing about red rock, like I've been telling y'all, I was arguing with people who, whatever, if you red rock when we're same, okay. But if I've ramped and I already got big bodies on the board and you red rock one of them that's problematic to you, that's fine. I don't care. I'm going to already have a body established, and then I'm going to play something else that's pivotal and continue about my day. Now, so that's 7. That's 2 cards right there. Are we going to do the ability? Are we going to swing 7, 7, 7, and 9? We're in the place to do it. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I am talking about. Look at that. Somebody come look at this. Okay, so we're going to get the Suru. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm going to put back Sanji. Put back Sanji. That's going to give me another Sanji play. We get another Suru. Okay, you picked me small. I get it. Now we don't get anything. However, we can just monkey the Luffy twice again and call it a day. Now we get nothing. I would grab the Gum Gum Giant, but we get nothing. And they said, you know what? Another Gum Gum Giant. This match is cocinado, cooked. We love it. So there you go. Another harassment. Another harassment on what would otherwise be a slower game, slower paced game by Monkey D. Luffy. And we found ourselves in that position because of the state of the game, right? And the amount of swings they were able to do, the amount of cards we had, everything. You're kind of gearing yourself towards dropping that Luffy on a whim and just going hamsky doodles, okay? Let's get into some more examples. Gang, I've been hearing rumblings in my tumblings about little enel action here or there. So that's exactly what we're about to pull out that rectal temp and check that thermometer, check that temperature. Right here, I think it's oh, we keep it. Oh, we're crazy. Fuck it, let's do it. Okay, so oh yeah, it's like I saw the future. Was it the observation hockey? Was that what it was? Look at this. Look at this. I kind of don't even care. Yeah, I kind of don't. Give them another life. I kind of don't. Oh, we don't choose anything. We're savages. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, you know what time it is. We're the belle of the ball. We got our choice. We get to do whatever we want. It's 8 dawn. It's party time. Excellent. We're gonna play out cat. We're gonna ramp. We're gonna go to 6 to 5. And I highly recommend to you guys, if you've gone through any kind of stressful event or, you know, just life in general, life stressors, consider booting up the sim and picking a deck that destroys enel and just having at it. It just hack and slash enel to oblivion and back, and it feels great. It really does, like, lower your cortisol levels, adds years to your life. Just blowing enel's back out. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Knees weak, arms are heavy. Vomit on a sweater already. Arms are heavy. He's nervous, but on the surface, he looks arms are heavy. To drop bombs, but his arms are heavy. Yo, that was going nowhere fast. Let's just get into the next one. Arms are heavy. Is it that time already? Oh, yeah. So we did it once. We played once against Bello Betty. And I'm not even farming Betty's at this point. I'm just, played one with that and I was like, hey yo, I really do need to get another match for Secret Luffy. The $100,000 Secret Luffy. So let's see. They chose to go second. So they got second. They even got second. Okay. Everything's going their way right now. I've got the Dick Dastardly decision between Zoro Joro Gear 2. I choose Zoro Joro because I want to be able to swing into these jokers right here. And I want to be able to clear my throat, but I don't think it's going to happen. They swing 5 there. We actually counter out. And now we have access to another. We had access to a ramp option. Sorry. We had access to a ramp op. Damn, bitch. God bless. Fucking bullshit, dude. Like, I can't get whatever. I mean, there's nothing in my throat. I just morning voice, I guess. Anyways, sorry. RIP headphone users. We throw Bond Clay in the trash. And then we're going to go ahead and play some Mommy Nami. We're going to put those 2 back because we can't use them right now anyhow. Swing there. That's going to give them a target to swing into. So Zoro's going to be a ramp and a blocker. That's the duality of those Manmaries, okay? One Manmarie, his left peck is for swinging. His right peck is for protection. That's why you see him holding the little laughing girl like that. Anyhow, it's just a little Wano lore for you guys. They're developing. Everything's going their way. 3 to 4 life. 3 cards in hand. We're happy about them not having too many options. Not happy about not being able to block out of anything. That's going to hashtag suck. But we do go to that. Now, we chose not to ramp. Why? Because we'd be going 6 to 8. And we would rather use God Thread to pop some of these cards and swing into the rest. Stay with me. Stay with me and buckle up, buckaroos. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use that. Use that. We like it. And we've gotten out of this turn alive. We only lost 1 life and we got out of the turn. Okay, Morley will not be blocked. Okay, I get it. I get it. Now, we've got no party time. No excellent. We're going to get rid of that guy because he goes up to 9K and it's freaking buffoonery at its finest. We're going to swing 7 into 5. We got that. We're going to swing 7 into 5. We got that. Okay. Very happy about these developments. And we send it back to them. Is that the Karasu? That's the Piss My Pants Karasu? Okay, thank you. Now we're touchable by everybody and their dog. Taking that one. We're at 10 Dawn now. We are at 10 Dawn. So we do have the option to Gum Gum Giant as we please. We do have to understand that Morley, I believe, is unblockable at this point. So these are things we have to consider. We do block out of that. Here comes Morley's bitch ass. Yeah. Now we can giant out of this, and it looks like we do. We draw into 2 bricks. Count them. 2 bricks. But here we go. Gum Gum Giants. We got the Linlins. I think we're not gonna be okay. I want you guys to understand what's happened. They left Zoro Joro alone because Bello Betty blows UP Luffy's back out. She's got the strap and she's not afraid to use it. Okay. But when you leave Zoro Joro resting, okay, and he gets back up, guess what? Now I get to do stuff like this. I get to lend your Karasu to the bottom, no cards in your hand, and now that means Zoro Joro swings here, we swing here. The world is our oyster at this point, and we're still able to Gum Gum Giant because we will go back to 10. Let's keep it moving. So let's keep moving. Okay, so here we are, swinging 5 to 5. Ramping up 1. We like it. And I'm swinging 6 into 5. Probably a bit of a choice. I would have really liked to get rid of that Searcher Betty. Especially when they've got this much Dawn to play with. Everybody is touchable. Everybody is touchable. So probably a little bit of a mistake. I'm walking past fire there, leaving fire alive. We don't do that. We don't do that in this fire department. 10-6. Yowza. That was a big city gamble, but we took it. Now, what are they going to do? You got to get... Okay, we're going to take that one. We're going to ramp back up. Don't know why. We take that one. Yo, it's getting dice. We're playing dice thrown out here. We give them the blocker. Oh, just in time. Betsy Wetsy. Okay, but what do we do here? I think that was a mistake. I think that was a little touch of the mistake. Because I put Katakuri in trash, and I should have put the Red Rock in trash, because Red Rock would have bottom decked one of their characters. Yeah, that was, that wasn't cool. So we put that to the bottom. Now we're going to swing there. Cool. We got that. Yeah. And now we're going to clear up the whole board. We're clearing the entire board. No 2-shot for you. No 2-shot for you. And we have got the board. All right. What did I tell you guys? Winning against Bello Betty. This is what it sounds like. We've got a blocker that they will not get past. We've got 2K, 2K. We've got some cards, dog. Let me tell you, we are going to be the better half of all right. As long as they don't trigger into the world, we will be okay. I think so. Now, they're going to draw a crap ton of cards, especially if they don't count out of this one. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're going to have a whole handful of cards. They're going to get a whole mulligan, and we know one of them's a Karasu. Holy shnikes. That Emporio Ivankov was crazy. But we had to. Taking him down to 0. Taking him down to 0. Hold this line. Hold this line. This is where we hold, boys. Let's do it. All right, gang. They got 4 cards. I'm searching up and down. I'm trying to figure out what did they do. My scroll's going crazy. I know they can bring Karasu. If they can't finish me this turn, though, it's Dunsky Doots. They got to have a rush. They got to have some sort of buffoonery going on here. Buffoonery is going on here. Buffoonery is going on here. Absolute buffoonery. Now, I can get past Bello Betty. Okay. As long... I got to be able to count out of this. We won the game, baby. We won the game. Oh, yeah. Hate me. Did that take my whole hand? That took every card in my hand? 10? Oh, because I'm at 5, not 6. I was like 9 and 11. Big fucking whoop. We got it. It needed everything. Our hand without giant. This is what it sounds like. Hell yeah. Hell yes, we'll take your guns. Then they swing here, we block, and we give them the whole girth. We give them the girth after that, baby. Oh my goodness gracious. Feels so good. It really feels good. I really hope it didn't freeze on this one because, man, this one felt good. All right, gang. So you could tell we were trying to find us a Zoro, and it looks like we did finally. And it's time to see how Ro can Zoro. Okay. We chose to go. They chose to go first. They chose to go first. Okay, so we're going second. Now you guys know what I like. You know how I like to get jiggy with it. I'm glad I got my Bond Clay. We're looking to ramp there. Okay, swing 7 at that ass. 5 life leader down to 4. It's not as impressive. It's not as impressive. It doesn't feel as good. But anyhow, they get out there to Shigi. Big surprise. 8 into 1. Yeah, that's your Bond Clay. And we're going to take this one. I would really like to draw into a Monk of the Louvre. We don't get it. We could start fixing our hand, though, or deck. Because, Ooh, why am I swinging so naked? Ah, I see. I'm in the know because we got Thunder Bagua. Now, Thunder Bagua is going to be able to ramp us an additional, which means it's going to be party time excellent as soon as they want to do some buffoon. As soon as they buffoon. Okay, so I could actually save that one. I could. I could if I wanted. Um, okay, we do that. Cool. Now we need them to swing at us. And if they don't restand, we're screwed. Yeah. What the fuck? He didn't even restand. He didn't restand. That's crazy to me. Was he really that salt? Like he didn't. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand the no restand. Uh, but you know what? I've seen Zoro swing like 5 times and I didn't understand what was going on. Maybe it's a me thing. We get rid of Tashigi. We swing 6 into 5, and they take. We're starting to get our equilibrium. We're starting to, once that first mom drops, hey, we're starting to feel good. I would have rather it been a Sanji into mom. That is, of course, 10 times more impressive. But once we start it, get it going, we're happy feet. We're happy feet. Let's see what we got here. So they reveal a Kuina. That's an easy 2K right there. That's an easy 2K right there. We could take. I forget what we stacked. We stacked a 1K. That's not impressive at all. Ooh, 10 there and a 10 there. Yeah, you got that one, partner. Now here we go. So I can lend, right? I can lend for the win. Or we can do a little gravity blading. And I'm really considering gravity blading because we can get rid of all of their threats. Now, I think it's going to come down to what they want to defend. So I'm going to swing 9 into 7. I'm sorry. What? Yes. Gravity blade that ass. Everybody goes home. Sending all the kids home. Slumber party's over. Slumber party's over. All the kids are home. Sent home. Hands are tied. Final warning. Dad came home mad. Everybody's on edge. Mom looks a little more concerned than any mom should look when their husband's upset. I think he's harming her. Let's go ahead and see what they got for us. Now, here comes the dish of the cabin variety. He's got cabin fever. Cat scratch fever. And the only medicine is more cowbell. And I think my man's about to get all the cowbell he can muster. Now, swinging. Okay. So you really got to keep track of that right there. You really got to keep track of the man who'll become Pirate King. Swinging 9 there. That's an easy 1K. Refresh. Swinging 9 at us. We're still party time. Excellent. I think I get rid of Luffy. Yeah, I think we want to just play the big and tall game. We're shopping at the big and tall store. We only got one life. We can start removing the cabin dishes, all that. We can start doing dishes. Somebody's got to do these dishes. And I think it's going to be Big Mom. So Big Mom, we got easy 1Ks to get rid of. We're going to swing there. Now, one thing I'm not liking that I'm doing. Unfortunately, I am going for game. There's nothing wrong with that inherently. But walking past Queenas is walking past fire. And that's what we don't want. So right now, as it sits, they're having 3 extra Dawn each turn. And if I would have swung into that Kuina, they would have really had to make some hard life decisions. Instead, they've gotten their second. Luffy's the man who'll become KOP. Now another one. Okay? And another one. Okay, so now you're swinging 11. 11 in the 9s. That's gonna be tougher to counter out of. Now you're eating my hand, right? Where they would have just had 1. They would have just had 1. You would have -3. Instead of 11, that would have been 8. No. Yeah, that would have been 8. No. Yeah. Whatever. We still got the big bodies on board. And what are we thinking of doing now? Swinging at face continuously. I'm going to tell you right now, this game is making me sick. This game is making me sick. Making me sick. This is some LCQ training for that ass. Let me tell you right now. Now, I can restand both of them, of course. But that's leaving my leader to be the one taking the brunt end of the stick. The shit end of the stick. This is no bueno. They got free search. They can use all their Dawn and then put it right back on their leader. This is exactly what Zoro wants us to do. This is the worst game plan. I am showing you guys. This is a free lesson on how not to play this matchup. How exactly to not play this matchup. My man can develop if he wants over Perona, if they had anything, and just keep it moving. Now I'm going to go ahead and take that one. And guess what I did? I gave him a free one, actually. That's weird because I gave him a free one and he still spent it because he did battle with that guy. So, yeah. But, spoiler alert, he's going to have it. Oh, he's going to have it. My man. Look at that. So, I made big city mistakes in this one. And I had to immediately run it back. We saw the writing on the wall. Watching this back was rough for me, but if it's rough for me watching it back, hopefully it'll be better for you and your game in the future. And that's why we do this channel, baby. Joy and knowledge. It's the J and the K. Let's bring it to the next one. So you already seen the last episode of Dragon Ball Z. We got our fucking shit pushed in by fucking poor decision making, piss poor decision making, walking past fire. We don't do it. Don't do that. It ain't gonna work. All right, so I open here. We're choosing to go first. Okay, we're choosing to go first because I heard somewhere, hey, you like to go first. This is not a good hand to go first. This is a much better hand to go first. Let's go. So we do got the Sanji ready, doing the splits. Sanji doing the splits on it. Think about that for a second. We're definitely getting all Hioris. We're getting rid of all Kuinas. I mean, we're getting rid of every firstborn daughter, not to get Old Testament, New Testament, biblical. Not to get biblical on it, but we're getting rid of every firstborn daughter that Zoro plays, okay? No fun will be had. I hate that Tootsie Roll. Get him out of here. And we ramp, and we're at 7. Please, thank you, God, leave 2 up. Oh no, we blew our load. We blew our load again, gang. We should have took that first hit, went down to 2 life, and then had 2 Dawn active. So when they swing again, we Thunder Bagua. It's party time. Excellent. We screwed up again. I hope you learn again, and we play Sanji into Bon Clay. I'm trolling the collective. I'm trolling the universal knowledge. I am trolling. What is going on? What is box happening? Why? Kicking, screaming, throwing things. I just could not be more upset right now. Oh, this play has got me written all over it. And what's really sad is that would have definitely been a turn that I could have looked at that top 5 and played me out of Sanji with something real on it, with some stank on it. Look at that. That Big Mom was ready. That Big Mom was there. Oh, it's not fair. I think we can still make it happen. Now, I'm playing Sanji out. And as I'm playing Sanji out, I'm remembering, hey, yo, Sanji wasn't played in that first match. I did mention it, but Sanji wasn't played in that first match. Sanji and the Linlin on curb this could be my second Sanji and Linlin on curb right now. It could be at 3 life. Absolutely bananas. I'm sorry, what? You know what's really sick? I remember this match now, and I remember that guy now. And I really thought he blew his load. I really thought he forgot how to do it. And I was like, well, sucks to be him. I've made mistakes last game. That is fucking hysterical. I had so many 9K bodies, I didn't even notice him getting rid of one of them. I am Dick Dastardly. And I keep checking him. I keep checking him because I'm like, why did he play him? I guess it's an on play. Okay, it is an on play. Now this is terrible. This is terrible to play out. Put on the top of my list. I should have made it on the bottom, but I guess I would rather know who I'm putting on the top of my life. So I'm just swinging nines, baby. We're just swinging 999, feeling mighty fine. Throw out a big mom. No reason to give him another life. Please, God, don't give him another life. Thank you. And we've got 27K damage locked and loaded for that ass. We're not making no mistakes this time. You play a Queena, they're going to get a 9K swing to their face. Hiyori is going to get a 6K. No drinks can't do it. I'm sorry. You're just getting a 6. But everybody else is getting these 9s, dog. 9, my favorite number. I can't believe I've really got to sleeve this deck up. And damn, I can't know. So my locals, they do well, you're gonna get rid of, you can get rid of one, but we can't. No, I think we got to block out of this one, because then if you load up on the, we're fucking up again. What happens if he loads those two up? And if he loaded those two up, it would have been 13. We would have been screwed. Thankfully, he really wanted to lay down that 2K blocker. You big, me small, buddy. So we can go ahead and do that. We can get rid of the blocker. Oh, that's tough. I had to get rid of the one card that would have been able to Gum Giant with. This game's going to be a rough one, gang. I don't know about this game. I officially have entered the I don't know zone. Oh, the I don't know zone. If he blocks out of this, we could be in trouble. He's got every card in his deck. He should be able to. He doesn't. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Now we're 3-1 life. One card to, what is that? 9 cards in hand. Yowza. Big Yowza action. I said big Yows. Let's see. What do we got going on here? They've got all the Dawn. Big pivotal play. I don't want to say they they can't finish us here. That's a no. They cannot finish us here. But they definitely want to be able to clear the board. Clear the air, if you will. Now they know I got one card. I think they might know I grabbed the Gum Giant. And we just got to take this one, dog. Oh, we just got to take it. We know they got this event. Now, I don't know about playing that event just because, like, I don't feel like that was a pivotal play. I don't feel like that was a big turn. But, yeah, so we've got nothing impressive. We take that. Drag to the top of the deck, eh? Okay. Well, we can swing there. See if they take, and then swing with the world. More than anything in the world, Ron. They counter out. Okay. Cavendish and Vector Dixon, the Dixon, to the bottom. To the bikini bitch. See what they do. Okay. Perfect. Get him out of here. Both of them. We're good. We're good. They can swing into Big Mom twice, but we're good. Yeah, they had a lot of counter. Now, the dust is settled and it's kind of gotten cleared. The dust is settled and it's clear. So they can do stuff like that, and we can God Thread. We know we're going to God Thread into some counter. There we go. All right. They can try it again. All we can give them is 14. That's crazy. You guys see what I see? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? We're going to grab that. We're going to grab that. We don't even want them to know. We don't even want them to know. We don't even want them to know. We want them to know? We don't even want them to know. 7 is going to get it. 7's going to get it. Boom. Boom. That's right. That's right, baby. That's right. Oh, damn, it feels good to be a gangster. Oh, yeah. That secret Luffy. You gotta have the secret Luffy. And you gotta not make so many damn mistakes. We could have blew that one out. We could have blew that one out. Did we get a rematch? GGs are exchanged. I had to try to. Oh, they disconnected. Well, let's keep it moving. Let's see what else we got. All right, gang. Final boss. Oh, shit, not the bedhead. Final boss. Final boss Bonney. Final boss Bonney. What was our opening hand? They chose to go second. We're going first. We're keeping it. We're keeping this. Okay. Final boss Bonney. My niece's favorite. Breaks my heart. 6-5. Ramping up. We're on even curb. Next turn. Popping whatever they play. Going up again. Or. I don't know. Bonney is such a mess. A different mess. Can't even play what we want to play. We've got all but Mommy Nami. Everything else is a brick. Everything else is a brick. Goodness gracious. All right, but it's time. It's time to start. It's time to start playing. It's time to play the game. All right, here we go. So we're gonna -1. What are we gonna trash? We got all this. We're gonna trash a Luffy. Fuck it, trash a Luffy, I guess. We put Cavendish at the bottom, and we're off to the races. All right. 9-6. Probably going to take that. Yeah, I don't think we have a choice. It's always good to give them a pause. Give them the millennial pause. Make them think you got it. Make them think you can. And then just take the fucking hit. Make them think you got options, though. Now, here, what am I thinking of doing? Drawing in the God thread, huh? What are we thinking of doing? Playing out a Sanji into a Mami Nami? Sounds great to me. Because now we can put these put these things that we ain't going to use on top. Now, one other thing to consider is using the bottom deck feature, right? Use that bottom deck, dog. Don't hesitate. Because, let me tell you, we put back 2 cards that we're not going to really combo with when we could have put God Thread at the bottom, maybe a 1K at the bottom. Never mind. Forget me. Forget what I have to say. I am just a cog in the machine, and we are drawing counter and Sanji Katacoup. So we're going to swing 9. What are we going to do? What are we going to swing, though? Swing 9-6. Get rid of Cavendish. Bars. Okay. That's to be expected. We get out some more big bodies. We're happy. We're happy. Yes. Okay. So we've got Buku counter. Excuse me. We got nothing. We got to counter out of what we can. We got to counter out of what we can. It looks like we're going to get an 8. We could possibly be getting a 10 and 11. So, countering out of what we can. Man. Okay. They decided to develop. I thought they were going to put a little more pressure on it. Put a little more stank on it. That's not everybody's style. Respect that. We're going to draw into Katakuri. Okay. We got a 2K. We drew into Katakuri. Now we're just swinging the bigs. Swinging the bigs, and I think we want to control the board. Yeah, I think we want to control the board. We're not trying to have all those swings coming back on us. So that's going to cost them some. We've effectively given them a 6K blocker, which really does chap my ass. Really does chap my ass. But, hey, now we've got 2 blockers and 2 Dawn active. Horny Jones is going to do the work for us. Let me tell you, one thing Horny Jones is going to do is he's going to bleed the life. He's like, hey, yo, don't worry about it. I'll take the life away for you guys. We've got 3 big city swings coming our way, gang. And I'm losing faith fast. Everybody talks about, it beats it. Automatic. It beats it. Yo. Who beats Bonney automatically? And you know what? This is making me feel like my conversation with Jason when we were talking about, no Bonnies were represented. Yeah, but that's the East. Maybe in the West, Bonnies have won. Yo, we're able to save everybody. I think that's your ass, Mr. Postman. I think we bottom deck it. We didn't bottom deck it. Swinging 9. I don't think they got the sand. I don't think they got it. I don't think they got it. No, I don't think you got that, sir. If you counter out of that, that's your fucking ass. That's right, baby. That's right. Can we watch that for my health? Add years to my life? Why don't you? Okay, so we did that. Hang on. Okay, so it's their turn. Am I going to freeze the video? Probably. Okay, so I give them a 1K for a 1K. Cool. Get that one. I think I give them a 2K. I think you got to give them a 2K here. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now we got 2 blockers, 1 life, or effectively 3 life. What they can do is take us down to 0. I take that life because I recognize that. And I'm really wanting to keep Katakuris alive if I can. Guess what I can do? Look what I can do. I'm going to give them 2K for that. Now, you think I'm going to swing 10? Okay, cool. Guess what I have? A 2 and a 1. Oh, Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Absolutely. That was beautiful. We love that. And then now we're just swinging the 9s. They get rid of a 9K swing because they're Bonney, but that's okay. And I could have just big citied them two big city swings right there, but that's a 9 to 5. And that's a 9. That's yeah. There what they have. 1, 2, 3, 4 and K counter. Oh yeah, we love it. Putting on that big city pressure. Take it over just a list and get me the F out of here. It's time for some quesadillas. Well, there you have it, gang. In my humblest of opinions, I do believe that these 3 cards, this 3-card slot is a flex. It's a big city flex. It's a big city flex spot. If I had to do things a little different, I would probably say nothing different, actually. Because when I think about Nami actually came in clutch, being that 1K counter where gear 2, we actually needed the gear 2 into the Sanji, into the Nami. If that Nami was a gear 2, we would have been gear screwed, okay? Like flat out. So it just is what it is, man. And them's is card games, okay? So I really think that 3 is a great number. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it works really good. I'm gonna be playing it some more. I'm gonna definitely get it to some locals. I think I was saying. So Sunday was my locals, and then tomorrow's my wife's birthday, and Tuesday's the other day for locals. So there goes locals for the week. I'm gonna have to play some online with the gang, with you guys. You know what I mean? So we need to get some more games in, get some more testing in, and just see again. It's just a flex spot, but it feels good to put on that pressure early. So that's about gonna do it for this one, gang. Marauder Music, 3-piece TCG, Bear Pirates TCG. Love you guys. Love yourself. Respect others. I will see you in the next one. So if I don't post something tomorrow, just know I'm enjoying my life and my wife. And I will see you guys on the wetness of days. And that's going to do it for us. By the way, the deck loses the black. Peace.
Stuck up in it. Stuck in it. I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame, I can tell I never could change. I said I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame, I can tell I never could change.